Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. The give to the tailback. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the left. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. And he'll take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick-6 here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick-6 rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Complete on third down. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Power football with the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll test the right side. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And into the end zone for a touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll pull it on the read. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Firing to the right, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw again. The screen, he's got wheels. On the move at the 30. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. To a drive there of 84 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 30. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. quick completion on the out route. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They're going to run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He makes a grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Sends it back in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The give to the back. Turning it on. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The inside handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They're working that left side. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Wants to go up top on first down. Working on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And guys, the defense wants to get in the quarterback's face, but you can't get a roughing call that gives the offense a 1st and goal. Touchdown!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Hard running there. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So the defense declines the penalty and takes us to 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll try the run. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Here's a quick throw out to the left. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Mack. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The screen, he can go. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mack. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll immediately call timeout. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fighting off the defender. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Gets it out fast.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got him downfield. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting points on the board before the break. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds a spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. Breaks into the open. And he's dragged down. Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them. But you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's second and long. They just keep firing. Grab behind the line. It's Mack. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Safe completion on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll sneak it. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just keep slinging it. Works the middle of the field. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice move to keep running. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Fires to the big fella. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Holden finds his man on the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. Flips it out to the back. And eventually taken down. What about that spin move gives him the first down yardage. Now on first down from the 28. Pulls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. Zings it complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. On target. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Unloads quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Off play action on first down. Here's a heat. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Now this offense is back on the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he's got a touchdown. Now that's a throw and a pocket presence that will have scouts buzzing about this dude.
That's exactly what coaches talk about when they talk about pocket presence. Hanging in there, understanding I'm about to get hit, but I need to make this play down the field and give my receiver a chance. Unbelievable effort.
Lining up to add another. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the pressure. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lofts one high and deep. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to pass. Under fire. And they are in for the score here late in the 4th quarter. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Looking to throw. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.